So getting started today during my time, what I would really like to do is just really show you a roadmap for the future, a vision for 2024, and what we're thinking about here at LifeWave to build the foundation for your success today and in the years to come. So as I get started, I wanted to just really give you an idea of what the next 20 years look like. As I mentioned a moment ago, this is a monumental milestone in the life of a direct selling company. And as we look ahead, we're going to be talking about something that's extremely important to all of us, which are what the 2024 global portfolio initiatives look like. Now, you might be thinking that this sounds, oh my gosh, she's starting out with a lot of corporate speak and this sounds boring. I'm going to go get a sandwich and I'll come back when David Schmidt and more interesting things come on. But if you think about a global portfolio, just transition it and think about your home. And think about your home as a portfolio, as the foundation under your feet in your house. And think about all of the projects that you have going on right now and what kind of planning that they take. I know for myself, for the Berkich house, we were sitting there over the holidays and we were looking at the year ahead and we were saying, what is most important to this family? What do we really want to get over the goal line? And guess what? It was a media room. So what that media room we've talked about for years, that's got projects within the projects. There's construction, there's decor, there's technology. And so my daughter, because she's my daughter, Christina, popped open the laptop and set us up in a sauna. And we started our projects. Well, that's what's happening at LifeWave. You and your life have projects. We have projects too, projects that require lots of investigation, a full-blown charter, and also, of course, budget approvals. How we have made this great list of things that we would like to accomplish for you this year in 2024 come from listening to the field. All of our incredible leaders out there giving their feedback about what's important. How can we move the needle? How can we continue on this incredible growth trajectory that we're on? What is it that you need? And then, of course, the corporate team saying, what is it that we need? Now, the next area that I wanted to talk about in our global portfolio this year is around revenue and compensation and about that enhanced compensation plan. Again, looking at richly rewarding areas that will help you to build your business. Looking at recognition and celebration. What does that mean to you? And the new product releases, that constant research and development that's going on in the mind and in the soul of David Schmidt as he's bringing forth his incredible ideas to the world. All of these are areas that you can look at and say, I'm going to really trust that the company has my back, that the company understands how to make business work. We have got hundreds of years of combined experience on the corporate team. And in the field, all of you that are giving us your ideas, thousands of years of collective experience. And so we're looking forward to, again, bringing forth programs that are going to help you to be successful this year. And what is the cost savings and efficiencies that we need to work on? That's really the important part, because for quality and for process, this is the way that you move the needle. This is the way that you create sustainable business. This is the way that you are responsible environmentally, responsible to the community, and responsible to all of you again, so we can focus on bringing our highest and best so you can bring your highest and best. And again, looking at those budget controls so that we can do everything that we can to create a pool of profitability that we can hand over to programs to enhance you and enhance our research and development. Now, as we look at reducing risk, this is a really big one for us. And this is a global broadcast for a global community because LifeWave is a global company. And so as we look at sustaining our future, as we look at safeguarding that future, what's most important is that we are looking across the landscape and we're saying, how do we make sure that in every country, all of the dozens upon dozens upon dozens of countries that we're in, how do we make sure that we are on the up and up, that we are meeting all of the regulatory requirements? Because as we know, they're not the same. And so we have brought on staff that is going to help us to measure those, to make sure, again, that nothing slows you down, to make sure that nothing gets in your way and that nothing distracts you from doing what only you can do, which is building relationships and creating an environment for change in your local communities, in your ecosystem. And so with that, we're going to be looking at unique policies and procedures that are actually unified. They're unique to the markets. because there are, again, certain regulatory requirements we have to do, but we are providing this foundation for everything that you're going to hear today. It's about to get really inspiring because David Schmidt's about to come on. and as he enters, all you need to know is that there's a foundation under your feet that is solid and that continues to be strengthened so that you can build. As we're looking at our operations again, we know that our supply and demand is critical, and we know that they are excellent about providing products so they never stock out, so that you never have to worry, where are my patches? Where are my products? And we're going to continue with that excellence. And then this year in Ireland, they're going to be focusing on raising the bar for green initiatives to make sure that we are reducing our carbon footprint and make sure that we are a responsible company that you can be proud to be affiliated with. We're going to be looking at our HR and again, continuing to make sure that we're attracting the best in class, the best talent to be working on these projects, because it's very important, of course, as best places to work. These are things that people are looking at, and we want to attract and bring more and more people to the table because we've got a very aggressive hiring plan in 2024. And lastly, but certainly not least, the user experience. What does it look like as we integrate technology? What does it look like as we create an environment where, again, it's seamless for you to do business? It's easy, it's quick, so that you can do that B2B, that belly-to-belly building that only you can do, supported by technology, supported by AI, supported by innovation. And then as we wrap, I know legal and regulatory is not everybody's most exciting topic, but it is absolutely critical that we are compliant. And we thank you. We partner with you every day in supporting you so that we can talk about the products compliantly, so that we can talk about the opportunity compliantly and the company. Because again, we are all in this together and we're building this for the long term. We're building this to be the only direct selling or network marketing company, whichever you prefer. We are creating this for you for decades to come, so that we can be in business together for the long term. So again, that will bring in our technology and that constant state of innovation, not just on the tech side, but thinking about everybody's position and how can I innovate? How can I be better? How can I create in a way that is going to help us to maximize this amazing opportunity that's being created here at LifeWave? And so thinking global and acting global, as I wrap up my time with you, this is, again, as we hand this over to the next speakers coming on, just know that we are looking at all of your markets. So wherever you are in the world, looking and watching today, whether, again, with your friends, with your family, or just us one-on-one, remember, we are looking at all of the territories across the board. We have people that are examining every area so that you can be successful regardless of where you live. So I just want to ask you a final question. How will you manage your portfolio this year? Are you going to make sure that you have enough time set aside for your physical well-being, for your family and friends, your social and mental well-being, and then just for general lifestyle, that freedom to really, really enjoy the great gift that is life? So let's go ahead and move on to the great stuff. We invite you to live long, to live well, and to live young. Most importantly, to live now.